No. You are simply incorrect. You're mistaken.
Hemingway is outdated, Benedict. His prose is Triassic in comparison to, say, a Soseki or a Gogol.
Soseki? Really? Really?
How much Soseki have you actually read, Timothee?
It's beside the point.
Of course it is.
Look, can't we all just agree that Hemingway was brilliant for his time? I mean, he shaped modern American literature.
Which is exactly why the wage gap still exists today.
What?
What?
If you didn't gather that on the multitude, as you noted read-throughs, then I don't know what to tell you.
You have to back up that claim, Alexandra. You can't just say that.
I mean, I can sit here and say that because money is green, that colorblind individuals are born with an inherent disadvantage. It's a bullshit argument.
If you would just let me explain.
What are you going to explain, Alexandra? I know you, and I know that you think that Catherine is some damsel in distress because she wants to fall in love. What's wrong with that? She works hard.
Yeah.
She's a nurse.
Yeah.
She contributes to the war effort, and she is happy.
Jesus Christ. You act like you wrote the novel. I'm content in my reasoning.
In the end, he gets neither his infant nor his wife. What's the point?
I never said anything about the conclusion. He perpetuated it. That's the point.
He indirectly affected the wage gap.
Exactly.
What kind of argument is this?
Look, we can live in a world of ifs and if-nots all you want, but this book isn't hiding what it is.
I think what she's trying to say
I don't
is
need
that...
explaining, Maisel. I just need you guys to have an open mind.
I think someone might be perpetuating gender roles without even knowing it. Maisel.
I'm done.
Me too.
Good. I was getting tired. Who brought the canvas?
What?
Anyone?
No.
Wow.
It's brilliant.
It's almost Taoist in nature. The contrast is so inspiring.
You guys cannot be serious.
Appreciate beauty, Timothee. You reek of disdain.
How can one paint trauma so bluntly?
Why trauma, Maisel?
Perhaps it's the line that separates sanctity from impiety?
No. She mentions trauma because that's all our generation can discuss these days. We blame everything on trauma.
What's the reasoning, Tim? Why can't this line be a sort of wall between saint and sinner?
You're the one reading the book about war.
What does that mean?
Oh, you know exactly what that means.
Seriously, we're gonna go down.
I'm ready.
Thank you. Life is like a line. A fragile line, very much like this line. Maybe the artist grew up in a religious world, and the line trailing away here is like a sense of religious abandonment. Leaving behind a structured path, perhaps. What?
It's always religion with you.
I don't see anything here that points to Christ, or any other deity for that matter.
The artist clearly felt small and insignificant in the lens of religion. That's clear as day. God is supposedly infinite, yet here he's depicted merely as a line, trailing away into nothingness.
Religion is nothingness. If God is all-knowing and all-seeing, then why does he let his saints sin?
Because if everyone was perfect, then no one would seek divine guidance. Where good exists, so too does evil.
Yeah, save the romanticization of oppression for somebody else, okay? God is a business model. You could find him in a fortune cookie if you looked long enough.
And?
Did you do the Pledge of Allegiance in the 3rd grade?
I did. Because everyone else did. What does that have to do with anything?
One nation under God. Maisel, it has everything to do with anything. Your mind is warped by religion. And we all know that the God you describe is not Brahma, not Muhammad, not Confucius.
Oh, gosh. Confucius is not a god.
He has temples.
Does he not?
There's no winning with you.
This is pointless.
I agree. This argument is pointless.
No. Not the debate, the painting. What? Life has no meaning, so does the line?
Life has no meaning. What are you, a stoic? Virtue is purpose enough.
Oh, please. How old are we really? I mean, what are we even debating?
What are we debating, Timothy? The purpose of this painting or the purpose of you in this group?
Finally. Someone said it.
Are you all familiar with the democratic state?
I did the Pledge of Allegiance, didn't I?
Please, bestow your wisdom upon us mere mortals, Timothy, please.
This line is paradoxical.
What does any of this have to do with a democratic state?
My argument is based in reality. That's where we differ. Does the line control the canvas, or does the canvas control the line? Maybe good and bad, order and chaos are not as black and white as this canvas suggests.
Oh my god.
Time for this?
You're all self-serving assholes. Your explanation makes no sense. Tim,
No. I can't with any of you. Also sanctimonious. You throw out your points, I argue them like a reasonable man, and all of you just shame me like a Shonda.
Shame me like a Shonda?
Timothy.
looks like someone needs a vocabulary lesson.
Alexandra, please explain. Please.
See? Now he's deflecting.
No, not deflecting. I'm choosing to observe. I'm being an adult. Go ahead.
Fine. This line is an allegorical interpretation of life.
Of course you choose life. Are any of you surprised by that?
You ever get sick of hearing yourself speak?
You didn't even let me argue my meaning.
Yeah, I know. And here's why your reasoning's wrong. Each and every one of us start off as a thought in the minds of our parents. And then we all grow up and reach the end. When we reach that end, we become distant remnants, thoughts of nothingness as the generations pass. There is no gray area.
As the line trails off, so do we.
Precisely.
I don't dislike it, but why must your reasoning be so black and white?
Oh, come on. Did any of you not listen to me?
Why do you come to these meetings if you're just going to interrupt everyone?
Your reasoning was far too esoteric anyways.
I just don't see why all of you attempt to understand the intricacies of life. Behold in its beauty and be humbled by its nihility.
But it's that pursuit of understanding, Timothy. That is where the importance lies.
there is no way to understand any of it. We're critiquing a line painted by a fellow traveler. We create the divinity. It doesn't come from some out-of-reach place. This line is the unknown, and that terrifies all of you.
I'm not scared.
You sit here and give religious meaning to a line, Maisel. Is that not a conundrum in and of itself?
Round of applause.
Oh, please.
Did I say stop? It's a joy being in the presence of a genuine genius.
Huh. Funny stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna go to a museum to look at some real art while you three dilettantes have fun with this stupid, superfluous sheep shit. You dumb fucks.
Not everything is a Rembrandt, Timothy.
I hope all of you end up in infinite purgatory.
There's the religious side of you talking again.
Bitches.
I am so sorry.
Can you please just get out of my way?
I could say the same to you.
Right. What do you do for a living?
What?
What do you do for a living?
I paint.
Great. Another painter. You know what? That's actually fantastic. Just turn that corner and you'll encounter a raging debate.
What do you think it means, Benedict?
You guys really want to know? Well, okay.
Sorry, everyone. Am I interrupting something?
Welcome, fellow thinker. Are you here to ponder?
Oh, this sign outside the door. No, I'm just here to grab my canvas.
Your canvas.
Yeah, that one. A friend of yours, I'm assuming? He said the three of you in some raging debate. His words, not mine.
Timothy.
A charmer, isn't he?
You painted this?
What do you mean?
What is it?
What does it all mean?
What do all of you think it means?
I thought it represented life.
Do you believe in God?
He gave up on me a long time ago.
So it does represent religious abandonment. It's brilliant. You're brilliant.
No, really, it doesn't. What do you think it means?
Me. Well, I see a man alone on his skiff. Alone and lost at sea. He's been sailing for 80 days, but he has managed to find tranquility.
How?
Just look at it. This line represents the horizon. And as long as this man sees this horizon, he remains grounded. What are you worried about right now, Maisel?
Disappointing my parents.
Alexandra?
My internship.
And you?
Not living up to my expectations.
We're all caught in the footnotes of life. All of us are.
But we're stuck in a system centuries in the making.
We're lost at sea.
Bingo! All we need to do is remember our horizon, just as this old man alone on his skiff does.
You're brilliant, Benedict. Truly.
I'd like to thank the artist.
You guys are kidding, right?
What's the point of being so humble? You're a master.
Trust me, this isn't about ego. It's just a test canvas.
A test canvas?
Yeah, I was trying out some new paint that I got.
What?
So it has no meaning.
This thing? No, it never did. I'm impressed by your observations, though. I'll see you guys around.
It's unbelievable how sure of yourself you are.
What was that?
How can you be an artist if your work has no meaning?
Benedict, don't.
What? I'm just an independent party chiming in.
Well, how can you be an independent party if you have an opinion? And since when did you? What was your name?
I'm Benedict.
So, Benedict, since when did you become the gatekeeper of artistry?
All I'm saying is that a true artist can find meaning even in the most minute.
This line must mean something to you.
Why must it?
Are you sure you're not religious?
That's the second time you've asked me that.
The first, actually. Maisel had asked if you believed in God, not if you were religious. There's a difference.
Are you guys always this defensive?
What do you mean?
You all look to artists for wisdom. I stand here and deliver it, and yet you don't listen. Have fun overthinking.